Look, guys, the ladybug. All right, you beautiful bitches. It's day 2 of trying something new. And also every gym bro's second favorite workout day, arm day. So we're going to do biceps, triceps. Maybe I'll do one thing for like forearms. I don't think I'm going to do shoulders today, but we're going to start off with this. And I got to be easy on this because of my elbow, but we're going to do 4 sets of this. And then the beginning bicep exercise is going to be 4 sets. And then I'm going to go 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So then I look like SpongeBob with anchor arms afterwards. Let's bring this down just a smidge. Ooh. So I've learned that I could go heavier. So let's just pump it up. What a warm up. All right. Let's go up and weight. We'll do 3 more sets. Okay. I'll probably add this little weight guy, and that'll be it. So I wasn't feeling too bad. Got a decent amount of reps in there. Again, I'm kind of going a little bit higher on the reps lately, so not bad. All right. That was feeling pretty difficult, but good. So one more set of that, we should be good to go. Okay. Woo. All right. Let's do something else. All right. I went up in weight, and we're gonna go immediately to overhead. Not really that. I mean, it's not like instantaneously immediately. I guess that sentence just doesn't make sense. And disregard that sentence. We're doing overhead. Okay. Woo. Not bad. I have noticed I am stronger on overhead than just like a normal press down. So I typically do more weight with this overhead than I would with a press down. As far as weight goes for that, that didn't feel too bad. I'm gonna do it again, and then we'll see how I'm feeling after that. That was like a first pancake set. Okay. All right. That's good. Oh my God, dude. Woo! We'll stay there. We'll go other cheek this time. Because sharing is caring. Ah. Okay. All right. Let's move on from this and do something bicep related. Preacher curls. 4 sets of this. Ooh, that was a good contraction. Oh, smacked myself over the fucking head. Oh, oh my God. I was hesitant to put a 5 or a 10 on there. I felt like it'd be too much. And it still could be because the second set, we could go down a pretty decent amount in reps, possibly. So, curious to see how it goes, but 2 more sets. Dude, I gotta say, this bicep pump so far is like, wow. WOW. Woo! See, we dropped like 4 reps. So I'm saying, biceps for me, the second set, we always wind up dropping like sometimes even half, depending on the weight that I do. So my deduction is that I fatigue pretty easily when it comes to biceps. But again, this is feeling pretty damn good. Bro. Woo. I'm just trying to fight it back because I can't get a full squeeze anymore. Okay. All right, let's clean this off. Move on to another bicep thing. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to do these curls while I'm kind of lying backwards because I don't know if we're going to get the free motion cable machine. So I'll just do these here. Okay. Oh my God, dude. It feels like my arm is going to rip in half. Woo. Jesus. 2 more sets. All right, I did put this back a little bit more. Ooh. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Woo. One more. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Oh. Woo. All right. Back triceps. Okay, we're going to do this tricep press, which I don't normally do. And I'll say after doing a couple reps, this machine is way better than the one at the other crunch. So, and this feels way better. So I'm actually kind of eager to do this. 3 sets. And I'm trying to keep my elbows in tight. I don't really want them flared. So then I'm kind of doing like a chest press, which I'm trying to keep it tight. Get it right, get it tight. So I learned today I could do more weight on this. 2 more sets, but that's feeling pretty damn good. Dude, I'm liking today, bro. Today, I understand what the gym bros are talking about. This split ain't so bad so far. Whew, I am warm. Holy Jesus, it's hot in here. It is filling up. Okay. Whew. We were struggling there for a minute. All right, let's do something else. Whew. So we did wind up getting this thing anyway, and though I'm not going to do the curls, I'm going to do tricep extensions because we're still working triceps. This is going to look very similar to the rear delt flies that I like to do on this thing, but we're just going to stay right here, just move the this extender tricep, try to keep our elbows pretty fixed. And what I've noticed for like big pumps and everything, and like just like an explosion of a muscle, dude, it's not the big movements. It's like these small isolation movements that just really boom. So, whew. I think we'll stay there on weight. I probably could go a little bit lighter, but fuck it, I'm fine with that. Woo. Jesus. I did go lighter by one. So I do want to get maybe another rep or two, or if nothing else, just more of a squeeze on these. Because again, a little bit lighter of a weight is going to make it easier to isolate the intended muscle with more control and blow it up. Woo. All right. Let's go play with something else. Bro, this place is a fucking zoo right now. So we're over here between these things. We're going to do hammer curls. I bet that looks fun. 3 sets of these. I'm probably going to go snag a thumbnail and get on out of here. Ooh. Ooh. I probably should have stepped forward a little bit more because I feel super cramped. Way more than I thought I was going to get. So let me grab a heavier weight. Okay, I grabbed the 40s and those felt really heavy coming over here. So I don't know how many of these I'm going to get, but man, oh, my hands. Whew, much better. Much better. We'll do one more set. Holy Christ, dude. I'm dying. Oh my God, dude. All right. I'm good with that. Let's go snag a thumbnail. Bro, I can't even find a halfway decent wall to take a picture against. So we got this kind of dirty, white-ish wall. But Ooh. Let's see if we can get some tricep in here. Ooh. Oh, I zoomed out. Go figure. Let's bring it all down. Just a smidge. Ooh. Did I do it again? Dude, I feel like a dog. My nose is just wet. Woo. All right, that's just going to have to do. I'll see you in the car. Okay, guys, that wasn't half bad. I kind of like how that went. So far, I'm liking this split. I'm liking it, and we did some couple exercises that I don't normally do. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, but I'll say I'm pretty happy with how that went. It was busy as shit. Oh my God, was it busy? And before I forget, I wanted to say this, dude. Let me look. Now that I'm in here, I want you guys to keep in mind last week here, it snowed in North Florida. There was actual fucking snow that fell in Florida. It is 82 degrees today. What a temperature whiplash that you get down here. It's insane. So kind of like we get like weeks here and there of winter, but we don't get like a full on winter. But that was just like a random blurb. But I really like how that went. My triceps felt, I don't know what that was. Like I was gonna do like something, but I'm very familiar with this. But triceps felt really good. Biceps, especially on that preacher curl right in the beginning, I like the first rep or two was like, oh, we unlocked like a new neural pathway. And yeah, I kind of like how that went. We did one more, I think if I'm remembering correctly, I did one more tricep exercise than I did bicep exercise, but I'm kind of okay with that. So but not bad. Not bad at all. Whew! And I was warm. Oh my God. Dude, there were so many people in there. So, like, honestly, it's kind of, for content making, it's kind of sucks that I couldn't get a decent thumbnail. Upstairs where I normally go, the lights were off and there was just people scattered abroad. It looked like a fucking slumber party in there. I don't know what these people are doing. But, so we were stuck with the white wall. But nevertheless, was good. Like I said earlier in the video, what I've noticed is like lighter, a little bit lighter weight, not like light where you could do it forever, but like slightly something that you could get. I kind of like talking in terms of rep ranges, but between 8 to 12 reps, something that you can, a weight that you could do 8 to 12 times, but with like good control, full ROM, that type of exercise will blow your shit up. Like, I don't know. I think it's just like that added control and that mind muscle connection. That's why I've always been so big on the mind muscle connection, because when you're actually using the intended muscle, dude, that thing is like a sponge for your blood. It just, and I can get a pump with a heavy compound, right? But it's not the same. It doesn't feel like as much of a focused pump or as intense. It's more like an overall general, like I might notice after benching, like, oh, like my triceps are feeling pretty pumped up. My chest might be too, but like maybe not as much as my triceps, or vice versa. And that's why I like doing those flies on chest day, because those make me feel like I'm a woman and it's 2025. I could be anything. Um, so definitely you should be incorporating some of that in your training if you're already not doing that, which I think if you've been following along and like emulating what I do, you're probably doing that. Or really most people, because I'm not the first person or the only person to ever say that. Um, but I don't really do a whole lot of compound or exercises that control or that you require a large amount of muscles or a variety of muscles. I might do like one, like the featured exercise. So like on a chest day, it's like the featured exercise might be incline bench or something. But then I'm gonna do like accessory stuff afterwards, more isolation based. Um, After that one compound movement. So I kind of like base all of my workouts around like a particular compound movement for the day, or like at least something that I'm gonna do that's kind of heavy. Again, that 6 to 8 range. Um, and that like for biceps, that might be like a barbell curl, something like that. Maybe not using a barbell exactly, but you know, anything with a fixed bar that's heavy enough that you're gonna curl. That could be like your bicep compound movement, and then legs, like that's squats. You do your squats. It uses all different muscles, right? But then you like fine tune as you go. So it's like a big thing, and then you fine tune. That's how I like to approach it. That's what I like to do, and that's worked for me. Um, and yeah, I just think that for me, that has led to like the best pump results and I guess muscular development results because I've developed muscles doing this. I don't really change shit up too much. I've kind of just, that's my methodology. And that doesn't mean I'm not open to change because I don't know everything and no one out there, not your favorite influencer, doesn't know everything. You know, a fool is someone who thinks that they know everything or that says that they don't need to learn anymore, which again, not why you're here. You're here to learn a thing or two. So, um, yeah, that's that. Try some different shit. Get on those isolation movements. Really focus on the muscle. Really squeeze it, and I don't know, just see how it goes. Because then you really don't need, with full range of motion and a good mind muscle connection, you really don't need a lot of weight. You really don't. And I think all too common when we're starting out, we think that we might feel bad that we can't lift a certain amount of weight, or like we might feel weak. I had a friend that was talking about like, oh man, like he would bench, he wants to go to the gym, but he feels like he's going to be super weak. Dude, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. A, who gives a fuck what other people think? And then B, the enlightened people know that you could get pretty damn far with lightweight. You don't need a ton of weight to develop muscle or lose fat. You don't need it. It's nice. It's good to have. It definitely can help make your training more well-rounded, but it's not a requirement. Not a requirement. And that's something that, so back in the day, I used to go to Planet Fitness, and Planet Fitness is like a gym that's notoriously shat on. But like, oh, like the dumbbells only go up to 70 pounds. But like, okay, well, if you're curling, you don't even need that. Most shit that you're going to do, like the average person, does not need a dumbbell over 70 pounds. The average person. I'm not talking to the person that goes to the gym 4 times a week, that's like trying to bodybuild or that's been in the gym for, a couple years. I'm saying the average person, because the average person ain't in the fucking gym like you and I. We're trying to be something different. So to be something different, we got to do something different. But that being said, the average person doesn't need super heavy dumbbells. So like shitting on a place over that never really made sense to me because I was always thinking like, well, it doesn't mean you can't get in a good workout. You can still develop plenty like that. And honestly, when people start off and they jump into super heavy, like I guess when I say super heavy, that's relative to the person because what's super heavy to me is not going to be super heavy to you. And same thing with anybody else. But when someone jumps in and they're trying to be cool or like ego lift super heavy, that's where you're prone to injury right there. and then you're really just trying to get the weight up. And like there's a time and place for that. And even the people that like maybe like know what they're doing, that might look like they're ego lifting, to a degree they are, but there's also like there's a method to it, right? So like you can ego lift, but like there's got to be a reason or like a rationale for why you're doing something a certain way, not just doing it to try to get as much weight up as possible, right? Because if you're like trying using your entire body or whatever to lift something that's way heavier than you could really lift, you're not really getting the best benefit out of that. And again, you're increasing the likelihood of getting injured. And you're probably like, you're not necessarily working that intended muscle. You're working a bunch of different things. So it's like, oh, if you're someone that needs to swing their entire body every time they do bicep curls, right? Or like a barbell curl, and you're like, man, my biceps, I'm not really getting that definition. Well, probably because you're using your entire fucking body to swing the weight up. Now, if you do that and you swing the weight up and then you consciously are fighting it on the way back down with control, that is the important thing, the control aspect. If you're doing it with control, that's different. You actually can get quite a decent benefit from that. So like there's a time and place for ego lifting. As a beginner, I don't think it's the best to do that. No one cares how much weight you lift. You're just gonna increase the likelihood that you hurt yourself. And we're also training for longevity. So you know that I do yoga videos and whatnot. Like I like yoga. I like the mental health aspect. I like the balance aspect, the flexibility. I do those things because it's like centered around health and longevity. Like I don't want to just have big muscles. I want to be able to like move. I want to be flexible. I like being nimble. I was always growing up like I was the fat kid that could move in ways that you didn't think a fat kid should be able to move, right? I always liked that, so I want to continue to develop that. Um, and I do that through yoga and stretching and really just like working my joints, and then also not going crazy heavy for no reason. You know, you got to be smart about your training. You can, and I would say, try to be smart with it, but don't kill yourself trying to. Oh God, I hope this video doesn't get fucking thwacked by YouTube for saying that. But don't kill yourself trying to um, just lift a ton of weight. Like there will come a time where you will increase your weight. You'll get there. The beginning, probably not the time. And just like enjoy it. Oh, also that's what I was saying. Be smart about it. Don't be so smart to where you're in analysis paralysis, where you're trying to research the most optimal workout, the best exercise for every single thing, and like min max the shit out of everything. Because I mean, if that's your thing and it gets you in the gym and you're doing stuff, go for it. But if it's like overwhelming you, or you're switching things up too much, constantly changing things, it's going to be hard to see consistent results because you're not being consistent. You might be consistent in the gym, but you're not really consistent with what you're doing in the gym. Those are two totally different things. Um, so just keep that in mind. But on that note, I think that seemed pretty good. So I'm going to end it there before I just fucking do a nosedive into random mumbling. So on that note, I will see you tomorrow. I think we're going to be doing shoulders tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful day, rest of your day, evening, or week, whenever you're seeing this video. Remember to stay beautiful as always, and that you are loved as always. And I will see you mañana, potato chip. Peace.